Welcome to Street Science TV. Make sure you hit the like button, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that when I drop a video or go live, you will be notified. Well, let me just say, Quincy Jones has passed away. And you're going to hear all day how great he was. And you're going to hear all day how much he did for the culture. But over here at Street Science TV, I want to tell y'all the truth. So now this morning while I was meditating on what I was going to talk about regarding Mr. Quincy Jones, I remembered this song, Secret Garden.
It's a secret society. All we ask is trust.
Two black brothers telling each other how much they appreciate each other.
And we call that picture a secret society. All we ask is trust.
And I thought about the lyrics. And I was like, this song was in honor of their little secret fraternity club that they have out there in Hollywood, in Black Hollywood, Hollywood and Black Hollywood. And when I listen to the words, I go, but if we're not in the Garden of Eden because we got thrown out, then we're in the secret garden, aren't we? What secret garden were they discussing? Now, did the people who participated in the song know about this? I doubt it. But this is coded language that these people use in their songs. And they do it on a regular basis. So this was a love song to who they worship. And it ain't God, y'all. This was a love song to who Quincy Jones worshipped. He was the author and the writer of this song and the producer. So this is how slick these people are.
If you think I'm gonna take care of you, if you think I got what you need, show me right.
You see, these people are celebrated because they have mastered the art of deception, the art of fooling us, and using our music and all these other things to incorporate their messages and agendas upon us. Where temptation feels so right. Now, what does the prayer to God say? Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. This is what's going on in biblical times. He was a sodomite. And he comes from a long string of sodomites who had taken over the industry and entertainment and sports. They're all sodomites. What is a sodomite? Go in the Bible and read about Sodom and Gomorrah. They was doing all type of debauchery, all type of stuff, and God destroyed their land and their people. Remember? Now, leading into this, Tupac told us about Quincy Jones in 1996, right before he passed away. He did an interview with one of these magazines or a reporter, and he mentioned that Quincy Jones, when he went to see his daughter Kidada, because Tupac was dating his daughter Kidada Jones, who he used to lure people to him. And when Tupac came over there to see Kidada at his house, at Quincy's house, he asked Tupac to come in the back room and asked him to F him in the back door, okay? And I heard this out of Tupac's own mouth. Now, there was questions going on about Tupac too, whether he was a creative player, whether he may have faked his death to get out of the industry. He didn't want to go much further in it, so he ran. He felt he couldn't do nothing about it, they say. But whether that is true or not, why would he say that? And shortly after he said that, he was gone under the guise of the West Coast, East Coast, West Coast beef. Now, I don't know how long that was when Tupac did that interview and said what he said and outed Quincy Jones, which was never done during that time, where this East Coast, West Coast thing came up. And it started with Vibe magazine. It started with Vibe magazine. And who owned Vibe magazine? Quincy Jones. Now, when I seen these two Vibe magazine covers, I said to myself, I got a really eerie feeling within the pit of my stomach. I said, this is really getting serious here. You know what I'm saying? Something's not right here. And then shortly after Tupac was taken out, and then Big was taken out, where he was taken out at a Vibe magazine sponsored party. So then I heard about how Diddy and Quincy Jones had a relationship, and how Quincy Jones was one of his mentors. So it wasn't just Clive Davis. Quincy was in the mix too. And we all know about Quincy, Tevin Campbell, LL Cool J, Will Smith. There's a long list and history here of things that we did not recognize because we don't live that type of life. We don't come from a bloodline of sodomites. So this is a bloodline thing going back to the biblical times, guys. Go read your Bibles. I picked up my Bible again. Biblical times have never ended. Those type of characters in the Bible that was doing all of these things and trying to lure people away from the laws of the Most High, they're still around, and they're very prevalent in entertainment, the industry, and sports. If you look at this picture, you'll see how Will Smith is all over Quincy Jones. But in this picture with Michael Jackson, you'll see Michael Jackson is sitting all the way on the other side of the couch, trying to get away from him. There's a video on YouTube where he's trying to feel up all over on Michael Jackson right on the camera. And Michael looks so uncomfortable. I didn't put it in here because it's kind of disturbing. But you can look it up. Look it up, Quincy Jones, Michael Jackson in the studio. Try to find that video on YouTube. LL Cool J had to get with him to get his show. Will Smith had to get with him to get his show. And he trained Diddy. He was one of Diddy's mentors. So how much more do we need here? This guy was not who we thought he was, okay? And neither are most of these people. And God is trying to show us. That's why all this stuff is going on. Probably if he didn't pass away, eventually down the line, he would have been called into court or get a couple of lawsuits. Anyway, I might come back later and do another video, but let me know what y'all think in the comments. Peace and love.
Treatment.